What's going on, people? Welcome to Football Carnage, and we are back with another watch along right here for you guys on the channel. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe, some La Liga action, right? The title race is still on. Barcelona are only 4 points above Real Madrid, and even though they are in the driver's seat, right? Barcelona, they do control their own destiny, and Real Madrid would need some people to help us. Let's be honest, right? Mathematically, it's not over. It feels over, but it's not, right? We don't really have much to play for now. We got knocked out the UCL. All that we got to worry about is the league and then the Copa del Rey final coming next week. So we got to hate watch. And Celta Vigo, can you do something for me? Omar, I see you in the chat, bro. Don't worry. I got a video for you next Football Mania. You've been exposed. Make sure that you show up, bruv. Since you got time to be in a live chat talking about, yo, if Will's doing a hate watch, I know that Will win. You know, I got a video exposing your lying self on Football Mania on Monday. So make sure that you turn up, fraud. Anyways, look, we got Barca versus Celta Vigo. I think we all know that Barcelona are obviously the favorites, right? These guys have been going on a crazy run since this year has started. I actually think that their loss to Dortmund last week was their first L of this new year. So hopefully that kind of form carries over. Hopefully it carries over. But now look, big ups to the damn chat though, every single time. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, right? And let me know what you guys are saying about this match, right? Like, what are your score predictions? Omar, don't ask questions, bro. Just make sure that you're here. Don't ask questions. Well, if you're here or not, I'll still play it. But yeah, just make sure that you tune in. You've been exposed, bruv. Yo, Faith, big up, my guy. I hope that Jurgen Klopp becomes our manager, right? I mean, it would be nice, but realistically, it'll probably be Xabi Alonso. And I'll take that as well, but, you know, obviously, my first choice would be Klopp, 100%. Yo, Santiago, big up, bro. Says Celta Vigo, do us a favor, please. Yeah, man. I don't know if Celta Vigo got something for us, though. I'm gonna be real. Yo, big up to the other Omar. I'm good, bro. How are you? Hope that you're having a good day, brother. It's super early for me, so I'm a little bit tired. I've only been up for like an hour, so don't worry. We'll get into the full swing of things in like the next few minutes. Yeah, the thing is, I don't think that Aspas is in the 11. I'm not too sure. This is good for our unsuccessful hate watch streak. Yeah, bro. The hate watches since this new year have just not been doing well. I mean, we did have that nice little hate watch form where Barcelona were dropping and losing points, and that was when Lamine Yamal wasn't starting. Now, what's going on today? Lamine Yamal is not in the 11. So there's a chance, right? We know that they're 17-year-old FC. We know that they're child labor FC. So it's a possibility that Barca may drop some points today. Who knows? But the reason why every game that I do a match preview for I say is a must win is because imagine if Barcelona lose 2 of these next remaining games, right? And then we're not there to capitalize on it. Like, that would be catastrophic if Barcelona dropped points. But because we also dropped points, it didn't matter. So that's why, even though I'm kind of checked out of the league title race, we still have to win. Regardless of how I feel, regardless of how you feel, we absolutely have to keep winning these games because you just never know. And then don't forget, aside from the Copa del Rey Clasico, we have a league Clasico in like about 2-3 weeks. So we got to keep that pressure on Barca. We have to. Don't have a choice. Faith, I don't know if Carlo's going to be leaving after the Copa del Rey final. That didn't get confirmed by any big outlets. That's just a rumor. There's been nothing official that's been communicated by the club to confirm that. So I don't know if that's just PR, if that's just rumors. Carlo Ancelotti in his press conference and these other, like, he's not talking like he's leaving after next week. So I don't really know. Don't spam hi. You will get timed out, brother. Calm down. You could just say it one time. It's all good, dog. Big up to you, my guy. Vinny should be getting transferred? I don't agree with that. I'd like to see Vinny and Mbappe underneath a different manager. One that's going to instill a system. Because I still believe that you can get the best out of those two players at the same time. The issue is there's no tactics at the club right now. Now, if we bring in like a new manager, and if things are still looking like this, then maybe next summer there will be some questions asked. But for this summer, I think to break up the team that we have would be idiotic when we have to add pieces to it, not necessarily break it up. Thank God Jamal has been given a rest, facts. But we know that you guys usually don't play as good without him. So last time Barcelona were dropping points, Jamal was injured. He wasn't in that 11. But I do think that it is a good thing that Jamal is getting a little bit of a rest, though, to be honest. He is on the bench, so I think he will get subbed on at some point during this game. But, you know, I think it's the right call to give him a rest for right now. 100%. I'm with you, Omar. Yo, guys, let me know what you're saying for this match, right? We got about 5 minutes until kickoff. Let's get into the starting 11s, though. Let's talk about that really quickly before this game does get started. So, I mean, I'm be real. Do we even have to talk about Celta Vigo? Like, do we even have to talk about Celta Vigo? Iglesias is up front. The Barca reject, Moriba, is in the midfield. Marcus Alonso is the left-sided center back in the back three. I don't really think that there's that much to really say about Celta Vigo, just to be very honest. So, yeah, not going to talk about them too much. They do have that one player, though, Fran Beltran in midfield, that's pretty decent. But let's look at Barca, right? They're out there in the 4-3-3. You got Szczęsny in goal. You got Jules Koundé at right back. Pau Cubarsí and Inigo Martinez as the two center backs. Gerard Martin is at left back, filling in for Alejandro Balde. And then in the midfield, you got Pedri, Frankie de Jong, and then you also have Feminine Lopez out there as well. So I look forward to seeing him drop a standard stinker. Then in the front three, Ferran Torres on the left, geriatric Lewandowski, who we all know is going to stink out the place, but get a tap in. And then Rafinha is on the right. So a rotated Barca side with a few positions, but this is still basically their full-strength team, right? Just three positions have different players in them. But look, Barcelona are the favorites, 100%. But I'm hoping that Celta Vigo, they got something for us. Chat, let me know what your score predictions are. Smash that like button. Subscribe. Also, if you're not a part of the Discord, right, it's over 230 people in that Discord. The link is going to get dropped in the chat throughout the stream. If you're not in that Discord, one, you're lame. Like, what are you doing? Imagine not being a part of the Discord. What's wrong with you? Get in the Discord. When you see the link, click it. It takes 2 seconds. It'll take you right over. We got room for everybody. Madrid fans, Barca fans, Premier League, American sports. There's chat rooms for all of you guys. So get in that Discord, right? Join the community. And again, smash that like button. Make sure that you subscribe and get in the live chat. We are 2 minutes away from kickoff. And looking at this La Liga table, right? Barca are top, 70 points. Real Madrid are second, 66 points. So 4-point cushion. Barcelona can make it 7 points before our game tomorrow. And again, we're going to need them to drop. We're going to need some teams to help us out because we weren't able to take care of business. But look, it is what it is. Celta Vigo are sitting 7th. They've been pretty decent this season, right? They are fighting for a European spot as well. They are tied on points with Mallorca. So not only is this a big game for Barca in terms of being able to extend their lead, but it's also a big game for Celta Vigo, who we know would want to be in that Conference League, or maybe even sneak up on Real Betis and get in a Europa spot, right? So Big game for both these teams. And that does make me a little bit optimistic because that means that we're going to see a very motivated Celta Vigo today. So, look, you guys already know what I'm about to say. I need you to drop a 1 in the chat if you are with me hate watching. If you want to see Barcelona drop points, if you want to see some Barca tears today, I need you to drop a 1. If you want Barca to win, if you want to see them extend their lead at the top, if you want Barca to dominate Celta Vigo, then I need you to drop a 2. Everybody's got to get exposed. You guys already know what time it is on these watch-alongs. Don't act like you're surprised at the question right before kickoff. The players are walking out. They're shaking hands. The Barca fans are singing their little whack chant. Nah, their chant is nowhere near ours. Our anthem is way better. Our anthem is clear. I'm seeing a bunch of 1s. I'm seeing some 2s. Okay. Yo, Coast, big up, my guy. Of course, dog. La Liga is the best in the world. Anybody that thinks differently, that's their opinion, but they're wrong. The La Liga is clear. If you want to watch some quality football, if you want to see some teams that are going to actually look good, you got to watch La Liga, right? Premier League hype. Nobody wants to see pace and power every damn game and low blocks and people just... It's just shit, bro. It's shit. La Liga teams definitely have a go. Who said that I'm supporting Barca unless you're talking about somebody else? Even with Yamal, they're losing. Celta Vigo is a good team. I don't know if I can sit here and tell you that they'll beat Celta Vigo. I want them to, but no, I don't want them to. I want Celta Vigo to win, but the odds of it happening it's got to be pretty low, right? Let's be real. 3-0 Barca. Ferran Torres with the brace. Lewandowski scoring 1 goal. Moment of silence they're doing. Hey, look, it's nothing wrong with having the remontada dreams. You feel me? Like, I thought for a second that we'd be able to do it as well. No, Yamal, Barca's downfall begins here. Bro, I hope so. We need it. Nah, I don't even... I mean, yeah, as long as they drop points. As long as Barca drop points, whether that's a loss or a draw, I mean, I'll take it. Barca also play Mallorca on Tuesday. Yeah, we'll probably be here for a hate watch when Barca go against Mallorca on Tuesday. I think we'll do that. And then I think Madrid play Getafe on Wednesday. We'll be doing a watch along for those games. Now, it is a lot of 2s, though. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of 2s. Yo, Jordan, big up, bro. Bro, our anthem is clear. We're just clear as a club. I don't really think that there's anything that Barcelona are better than us at. I don't mean, real. Club-wise. On the pitch this season, they've been clear of us. But as a club, come on. We're in a different stratosphere. All right, hold a little timeout, bruv. I already told you don't spam. Just hold that. Hold that for right now. And we got kickoff. Come on, Celta Vigo. What you got for me? Please, man. It's a Saturday. It's super early for me. Let's get a good result, Celta Vigo. Come on. You need this for your European qualification process. Oh, that's a good question. I think you have to put Paul Kubarsi over both of them as of right now because he's done it a little bit longer. But I don't know. Hopefully, we signed Dean Huijsen, and then I have him and Raul Asensio, and then it doesn't matter because they're both my players. But I don't know, that's a good question. Spain's defense is in good hands, though. They definitely have a lot of talent. Another unsuccessful hate watch. You'll be saying this post-match. I mean, I think Barca will win. Oh, my days. Early chance there for Barca. Lewandowski's shot goes wide. You know what people don't realize when they say another unsuccessful hate watch? It's like no shit. Like, what do you think? That you're going to hope that Barcelona lose every game? Like, if you watch Barca for a majority of the season, a majority of the hate watches are going to be unsuccessful because Barcelona are going to always win more games than they'll lose or draw. So it's like people are dumb. It's like they think that Barcelona are fucking Real Valladolid. It's like, brother, if I watch most of Barca's games, most of those streams will end with Barcelona winning. That's just how it works. Like, I don't really get why people are surprised. That's like, even though Real Madrid have been shit this season, if you watch every Real Madrid game, most of your watch-alongs will be unsuccessful. Like, that is just common sense. Barcelona are never going to have more losses than wins or more draws than wins. That's just not a reality that can happen. So it's like, of course, I have more unsuccessful hate watches. It's Barcelona. Like, what? And I'm doing good so far, bro. I'm not going to lie. It's early. I didn't eat breakfast. But I'm good, though. I can't complain. Brother, your hate watch streak is successful because you don't do that many hate watches. If I stopped doing hate watches for Barcelona when the new year started, I would have been successful, bro. I saw you guys drop, like, how many games did Barcelona drop points in when you guys bottled La Liga? But it's because I watch a majority of Barca's games on streams. If you did if you streamed more, right? And I know that sometimes, like, you work in that, but if you were able to do every single Real Madrid game, like how I do basically every single Barca game, then your hate watch would be unsuccessful because you're watching against Real Madrid. Do you ever think that you're gonna see more losses throughout an entire season than wins if you did all the games? No. So, yeah. It's more so just hope, you know? Nah, it's all good, bro. I'm gonna eat some food after. Big up to Omar, though. Absolute fraud. Yeah, bro. I've seen that black stripe curse. Like, whenever we got the Adidas black stripes on the shoulders, we just don't win. It's a pretty interesting thing. I mean, I'm not one. Like, I don't believe in superstitious stuff and, oh, like, this is the reason why because of this bad luck. I don't really believe in that stuff, but I mean, it's pretty interesting. I mean, next season, our kits look fire, but we do have those 3 stripes. So, I mean, let's see. Yeah, see, 4 p.m. in South Africa. That's a good time. That's a good time. 4 p.m. Because usually, Faith, when we're doing these watch-alongs, it's like 2 or 3 a.m. for you. So, nah, 4 p.m. is a decent time. The Madrid game tomorrow starts at 4 p.m. my time. It's today Liam's birthday. Alright, I'll make sure that I tell him happy birthday. Big up to the Bayern review. How old is Liam? Like 42? Nah, I'm joking. I know Liam's a little bit younger. Yo, big up to the chat, man, every single time. I mean, because our form this season's been super mid. But look at this. We've played 31 games this season, and we have 20 wins. So if you would have watched 31 games in La Liga for us this season, right? Then you would have seen 20 wins, which means by definition, you would have seen more unsuccessful hate watches. Because again, you're watching against Real Madrid. Again, it's Barcelona. Like, whenever I do my hate watches, I never go into it thinking that Barca are going to lose every game. That would be impossible. Now, if Barcelona were to lose every game and get relegated, that would be amazing. But that's just not a possibility. So, if I've watched 31 Barca games, and I've probably watched maybe 29. Yeah, it just makes sense that a majority of them are going to be unsuccessful. Because it's Barca. Now, if I was hate watching Leganes, if I was hate watching Las Palmas, if I was hate watching Alaves, if I was hate watching Valencia this season, right? Then yeah, I would have had a majority of the hate watches be successful because they are teams that struggle. But nah, it's different, you know? If Klopp comes, do you think Vinny, Rodrigo, and Mbappe will do better than Mane, Salah, and Firmino? It's a good question. The thing that Mane, Salah, and Firmino did that I'm not sure that Vinny and Mbappe would do is press, right? Because in the Klopp system, you need your players off the ball to press. And I think they would press for Klopp. And I think they would be more successful with Klopp because I think that we'd win more if Klopp was here. I think Klopp would cook in La Liga. But that's a good question. Yeah, it just depends. The players would need to buy into that system. I mean, Koundé, his head is big because it's his genetics. You got to ask his parents. Is Liam only 27? Fucking hell. I don't know why I thought Liam was 30, bro. Yeah, actually, you're right. I remember. Yeah, we talked about this before. Corner here for Barca. Nah, I'll let him know, though. Happy birthday. Is there a Bayern game today? Let's see what Liam's work rate is like. Let's see if he's doing a stream on his birthday. Let's see. Oh, shit. There is a stream going on right now. Look at Liam's work rate. Let me tell him happy birthday. Hold on. Happy. 1 second, chat. 47th birthday. Yeah, I'll probably redirect to him since it's his birthday. All right. No. Hold on, bro. Hold on. See, look, now you're getting too excited. You know what I'm saying? Now you're going too far. I do not want Barcelona to win. I never want Barcelona to win. But the reality is, right? I'm trying to say, the more Barca games I do a hate watch for, the more wins I will see. Because they're Barcelona. They're going to win a majority of their games throughout a season. I don't want them to. Now, if Barcelona could surprise me and lose every game, oh my God, I would take that. I do not want them to win. No. The only way that I would ever want Barcelona to win is if, let's say we got a La Liga title race, right? And let's say they're going against Atleti. And let's say if Atleti win that game or draw, let's say if Atleti get a point that game, then Real Madrid won't win the league, right? Then I'd root for Barca. But it has to be a situation where it benefits Real Madrid. Barcelona getting any points today, or if they drop points, that could benefit us. But if they win today, that does not benefit me at all, bruv. Yo, big up Santiago. Unai Emery. See, the thing is, I don't know if Unai Emery can do what he does at a bigger club. Does that make sense? I feel like Unai Emery is good for the teams that he succeeded at, like Villarreal. At Aston Villa, I think it's been somewhat successful, right? At Sevilla. PSG, I think he won trophies with them as well. But I just don't feel like he works at big clubs like that. I feel like he's better at the clubs where he's like an underdog. Oh my days, what a strike. 1-0. Barca are up 1-0. What a strike by Ferran Torres. Oh my days. Yeah, that's a good finish, bro. That's a good finish. 1-0. 1-0. Yo, he hit that shit with a lot of power. Fucking hell. Yeah, that's a good individual goal. Carried the ball. Went near post. Low driven. Goalkeeper's not saving that. Man like the tuna. Oh my goodness. Nah, Ferran Torres has been on smoke lately. His form has been very good. I can't even lie. Yeah, that was a good run by him. No, that's not even the near post. That's far post. He strikes it across his body. Yeah, goalkeeper's not saving that. Yeah, goalkeeper's not. You gotta have, like, amazing reflexes. Yeah, that's a good strike by Torres. Fucking hell. I mean, goalkeeper could have got to it, but nah, it's too much power. Yeah, that's 1-0. 1-0. It's over, chap. It's over. It's over. Thank you, Celta Vigo, for participating. No way have I seen more Ferran Torres goals over the last 2 months than I've seen from Vinicius and Rodrigo. This is crazy. Hey, look, man. It is what it is, bro. I told you, I've already checked out of this league title race, so we're just going through the motions. That was a good strike, though, by Torres. I mean, we gotta be very honest here. You gotta give him his credit there. He's been cooking these last few weeks. Yeah, I mean, I could see us dropping points tomorrow against Bilbao. Yeah. Bilbao are a very good team. They're the favorites to win the Europa League. They've beat us already this season, and we've just been shit. So, if we drop points, I wouldn't be surprised. We'll be here tomorrow, but it is what it is. Wait, what do you mean by this? Ferran is starting to hit his fraud streak? Nah, we can't even call him a fraud, bro. I'm gonna be so real. I have to give Ferran Torres credit. He's been on very good form. I'm not gonna call him the shark, though. He's still the tuna, but he's been cooking. Hey! Oh! Oh, shit! Celta Vigo 1-1. Oh! Iglesias! 1-1. Oh, shit. What the hell happened right there? What happened right there? Who made that mistake? Nah, hold on. Show me that replay, bro. Show me that replay. Yeah! Iglesias! Come on! Let me see this. That's a good pass by Alonso. Is he offsides? Oh, my days. Is that offsides? Oh, yeah. Szczesny didn't get to it. Oh, yeah. What a cross. What a cross. What a cross. 1-1. Barcelona barely got to enjoy their lead. 1-1. Hey, look. When I saw Ferran Torres score, I gave up hope. I said it was over. It's not over. Celta Vigo, they got something for us. These guys are trying to finish in a European spot. Hey, last time we played Celta Vigo, they absolutely cooked us. Do you guys remember that game against Celta Vigo when we played the back three? We got chefed up. But Celta Vigo couldn't finish their chances that game. Yeah, hold that, Barca. Hold that. I'm going to enjoy that for right now because you guys are probably going to score in like the next 10 minutes. So hold that, you frauds. Barca thought shit was sweet. Come on, Celta. Hey, look, all that I'm saying is, Celta, don't show me a vibe that you can't maintain, brother. Okay? Don't give me a little bit of hope. Don't do that. Carnage, would you take Anton? Who the fuck is that? Who's Anton, bro? I'm not sure who Anton is. Nah, I'm talking about when we played Celta Vigo in La Liga. They cooked us. Like, that was bad. It was bad. Big up to the chat every single time. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. Hold on. Holla Madrid. I just want to say that. We're not even playing right now. But holla us. Come on. Who would I rather have? Lenny Yoro or Dean Huijsen? Dean Huijsen. Lenny Yoro had his chance. He had his chance. He blew it. I mean, I don't blame him for taking more money, by the way. I never blame a player for taking more money. We have to realize it's their job, right? Like, I have a job. I work a 9 to 5. You feel me? I would not be working that job for less money. Like, what do you think? And I love my job. I have a cool job. But what do you think? I go to my job and say, oh, yeah, I just love being here, so I'll work for less money. No, never will do that. So I don't blame players that choose the money. But Euro, you had your chance. Okay? You opted to sign for Manchester United. Good luck to you, brother. Okay? Good luck. Bring me Dean Huijsen. Bring me Dean Huijsen. Oh, yo. Come on now. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my days. Come on, Celta Vigo. Hold on. I need a Bolivian Dan James stinker. Nah, Bolivian Dan James is nasty work, bro. Yeah, bro. The last time that we played Celta Vigo in Copa del Rey, we were winning 2-0 until the last, like, 10 minutes, and then we capitulated. And then Endrick had to come off the bench and score a brace. And then somebody else scored as well, I think it was. But we didn't cook them, though. No. Yo, Benedict, big up, my guy. Diddy Hoysian. Yellow card. Yellow card. Come on now. What's going on, bro? What's up with you? The only way that we don't get Hoysian is if we don't bid for him or if we don't pay his release clause. But if we pay his release clause and if other teams want him, I think that he'll pick us. Who knows, though? But I believe he would come to us. Why would he go to Liverpool? Go to Liverpool to do what? Sit behind Konate and Van Dijk? Even though, to be fair, I don't think he'd start for Real Madrid week in, week out anyways. Oh! Oh. I don't know why I thought Rafinha was about to score from there. Nah, to be fair, though, that goal that you conceded, that's definitely Szczęsny's fault. Because Szczęsny got to it, but not in time. It's kind of his fault, bro. It happens, you know? Sometimes you just get hit in transition. Yo, guys, smash that like button, man. Oh, shit. Here comes Celta Vigo again. Oh! Oh! Oh, my days. What a chance there by Celta Vigo. Yeah, Barca do look a little bit suspect in the defense today. Rodrigo's a baller, bro. Celta Vigo won 6 in the 11 times that they played Bar. Is that true? That's a wild stat, you know. Is that true? Why don't I believe that? I think they took points off Barca last time. Or did they lose? Did we do a hate watch for that game? I don't even remember if we did a hate watch for that game. Hold on, let me see. Last time they played Barca, they drew. Yeah, 2-2. But before that, Barca beat them the last 2 times that they met up. So, Barca haven't lost to Celta Vigo in about, like, 18 months. Why would I take Antony at Real Madrid? Oh, here come Barca now with space. Good defending by Celta Vigo. Good defending by Celta Vigo there. No, I would not take Antony. But you know that. Like, Antony's not that good. Nah, I don't really think that affects anything, to be honest. Like, I don't think that us underperforming this season is going to affect any transfers. Any player that I want, I think that we can get, realistically. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I think if we want Saliba, we can still get Saliba. He's been there at Arsenal, what, like 4 years? He's won nothing. Nah, big up F Kyle. It's all good, brother. Don't worry about it. You don't ever have to apologize for being late to it. It's a watch along, bro. It's a live stream. If you not here, you're not here. It's all good. It does seem quiet. Like, the atmosphere at the game definitely does seem low. What time is it in Spain right now? What are they, like 5 hours ahead in Spain? So what is it like? What is it like 4 o'clock over there? 4:44 or something like that. Yo, bro, what the hell is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Red card. What is wrong with you? Nah, bro. That's damn near worth the timeout. I'm gonna be real. You're under surveillance, buddy. You are on thin ice. You are under VAR review. Because what the hell is that? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, brother. You're on timeout watch. We're keeping a close eye on you, bro. You're moving hella weird in the chat. Like, what is wrong with you, bro? Rafinha's shot gets saved. Oh, okay, it's 5 p.m. basically. All right, got you. You see, I don't get military time. Like, when people do military time, what the fuck? Like, I don't know how to convert military time. Brother, my clock goes up to 12, and then it goes to 1. Like, why do the military do that kind of time? Like, that to me is so weird. Like, oh yeah, what time is it? Oh yeah, bro, it's 18:23. What the fuck is that, bro? Like, what is that? We must. I'm telling you something right now. If Florentino Perez only makes Trent Alexander-Arnold the only person that we bring in, I might be Florentino out. I'm not going to lie. He has this summer window for me to feel calm. If Trent is the only signing, there will be problems. There will be problems. I'm telling you this right now. I'm still pissed off about last summer when the club came out and said that our squad is closed in the first week of August. I could not. When I saw that from Carlo, it was like I still remember that day. I said there's no way that we're coming out announcing that things are closed. And it's the first week of, like, there's still 3 weeks left, and these guys just said this. Yo, big up, my guy. Holla Madrid, bro. Yo, my guy said that Real Madrid are like backside juice. Like, what is wrong with you, bro? Like, what makes you even think about something like that? Nah, I don't agree with this, dog. I don't think that the players are happy with how we're playing. I'm gonna be real. There's no way. Like, they know that they've been shit this season. Like, I don't think that Vinicius is happy this season. There's no way that Vinny could be dropping stinker after stinker after stinker after stinker, and he's happy. If Vinny came out and said that he's happy with how this season's been, I'd sell him. I'd sell him. Because what the hell are you waffling about? How could you be happy with this season? I don't think any Real Madrid player is happy with what's going on. Yeah, I mean, look, Vinny could have 21 goals in all comps, but he's still been shit this season. Like, for the standard of which we expect Vinny to be at, he's not delivered this season. He's been non-existent since the second half of the season. Let's just be very honest here. And I like Vinny. That's my guy. And I don't want him sold. But we got to be real. Vinicius has been shit this season. In general. He started off really well. But ever since he lost out on the Ballon d'Or, his performances have just been downhill since then. Yeah, bro. Like, they be telling me military time. Dog, I'm not in Iraq. I'm not in Afghanistan. What is the time in America? I don't need to know the military time, bruv. It's 0500. Like bruv, they just trying to be edgy. They're just trying to be different. Brother, it's 7:32 p.m. Don't tell me about no 1943. Like, bro, I didn't ask for the year. I asked for the time. Bro, Barca are so fatigued. Yeah, I hope that you fatigue your way out of this league title. That's what I hope, brother. Yo, big up Kevin. You didn't really miss anything. Ferran Torres scored a very good goal. And then Barcelona immediately get caught napping. And then Iglesias makes it 1-1. Szczęsny mistimes the cross. Gets a slight hand on it. But, nah, Iglesias is able to make it 1-1. So, aside from that, you haven't really missed too much. This game actually looks a bit even. Like, Barcelona aren't dominating like what you would have maybe expected them to. How many likes are we on, chat? How many likes are we on? Only 43. Nah, see, man. That's a disgrace. That's a disgrace, fam. Only 43 likes. Come on, chat. You know, we got to try and at least hit 100 likes. Every stream got to at least try and get 100 likes. Don't move fraudulent in the chat. Don't move like Feminine Lopez, okay? Oi! Decent build up there for Barca, at least to nothing though. Yeah, I think that Endrick should get some minutes in the 9, especially with Mbappe being out, well, suspended for the next game. And Mbappe might be injured. We have to keep an eye on that. Mbappe might not be fit for the Copa del Rey. And if he's not fit, then we got to run back to Diamond. We got to go back to last season's tactics. Just we don't have a Toni Kroos in midfield. If Trent is our only signing, I quit watching. Ain't no way I can watch this season again. Nah, bro, we can't, bro. We still got to be here. Justin, we're still going to need you here on these watch-alongs, bro. And even if, I'm going to say, even if Trent is our only signing, I would be upset. But at the same time, I'm still going to back us to win everything. Like, that's just how it goes for me. I don't know if that's delusional or not, but I'm still going to back us to win. And I'm still going to expect us to win trophies. So, it is what it is. My expectations don't change. The only time that I could say that I was like, yo, maybe we really won't win something is, I think when, like, Ronaldo left. Because I'm like, all right. Like, losing Ronaldo is crazy. Like, you just lost the greatest player of all time. Now, you know what the thing is, bro? Big up Isaac. But you can't buy Real Madrid. Madrid aren't owned by a single person. We're owned by the fans. There's nobody that owns Real Madrid. So you could never buy us. But if I was like Elon Musk, right? Let's say if I was worth $400 billion, I would try and buy Real Madrid. I would pay off every socio. and I'd pay off the board. Like, I would try and see if it's a legal possibility. But as far as I'm concerned, you cannot buy Real Madrid because of how our ownership structure is. Like, but I would drop 10 billion for Real Madrid. If I had Elon Musk money, I would make the offer to whoever I could to try and get it approved. 10 billion. I would do it. Of course, I think that Vinicius is going to be back, bro. He's just having a bad second half of the season, but I fully expect him to be back on smoke next season. Did my guy just say that Madrid are only worth 10 billion? Bruv, do you know that that would be the most expensive club purchase ever? You know how much money 10 billion is? What do you mean only 10 billion? Like, what do you mean only? You know how much $10 billion are? Bruv, 10 billion. You know how nuts that is? I would make the offer, though, because I feel like there has to be a way to buy Madrid, but I just don't know if there is. But, like, you would think that, like, if somebody wanted to buy the club, it's a good skill by Rafinha. Oh, my days. Pedri fouled right outside the box. Free kick in a dangerous area here for Barca. Oh, my days. I think the diamond can work with Ceballos. Ceballos on the as the left mid. Tchouaméni in the 6. Valverde right mid. Jude in the 10. Wait. We can't play Valverde in the right. Because against Barca, we'd have to play Valverde at right back. So then Luka Modric would have to be. See, this is why I want Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez would cook here. I'm telling you. His long-range passing, oh my days. Nah, I think that we're going to make a couple of signings. I think, realistically, we'll make 3 signings this summer. I cannot see us having a season like this and then us not responding. I think we make a minimum 3 signings this summer. I would definitely take Miguel Gutierrez. I think he's better than Fran Garcia, but who knows if the club are thinking about a left back. But yeah, I mean, Miguel Gutierrez, our buyback clause for him is only like 8 million, and he's worth like 40. So I would activate that buyback clause, and then I would cash in on I'd sell Fran Garcia somewhere. Or maybe I'd swap Fran Garcia and Miguel Gutierrez. Oi! Yeah, Rafinha's shot goes over the bar. I would take Arda and Endrick over Ahmed and Garnacho. Ahmed Diallo's a baller, though. Garnacho is shit. But Ahmed Diallo, he's sick, bro. Is Danny Olmo injured? Xavi's been managing for a while now. Don't forget, I think he was managing... Was it Sociedad's B team? And he was also in our academy for a little bit as well. And then he got an opportunity at Leverkusen, I believe. Like, I think he's been at Leverkusen for like 3 seasons now. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. The game so far it's been decent. It's been a good back and forth, right? Barcelona have been better in possession, but in terms of how the feel of the game is going, it's been back and forth. Like, Barcelona haven't been dominating. I would turn it on, bro. Like, if you're not doing anything, you should definitely turn the game on. No. No, Jordan. I don't think I could ever back Tottenham to win a trophy again. I backed Tottenham to win the Carabao Cup. I thought Tottenham were going to make the final for that. I thought that you guys were going to beat Liverpool. I don't know why. But, nah, I can't see Tottenham winning Europa. That would be crazy, though. I think Bilbao are going to win it. But I think if it's a Tottenham versus Manchester United final, I think Tottenham win it. Funny enough. But I don't know if I'll predict that with chest because, you know. But nah, I think Bilbao are going to win the Europa League, bro. But I would say that you're the second favorites. Real Madrid are not worth 400 billion. There's nothing on this planet that is worth 400 billion. What is that shot by Lewandowski? Fucking hell, this guy is so washed. I'm telling you, if Lewandowski is not scoring a tap-in, this guy is irrelevant on the pitch. He is washed. He's made no impact this game so far. Yeah, nah, bro. See, this is not happening. This would be a perfect window, by the way. If we made this kind of window happen, this would be a 10 out of 10 window. Shit, this would be a 15 out of 10, a 40 out of 10 window. But it's not going to happen. Realistically, it's going to be Trent, Højbjerg. That's the only two I could really see. I can't predict who, like, another, maybe Zubimendi. Even though I don't really want Zubimendi. If Modric leaves, though, I think Zubimendi would be good for, like, that Modric kind of role. But I don't really want a Zubimendi. No, that's not true. Fake news. Oi! Celta Vigo right here. Oi, what a shot. Oh! Oh! Come on! What a double save by Szczęsny right there. Yo, Celta Vigo have had their chances, chat. They've had their opportunities. I don't think that we need an attacker to come in and start. What we need is like a Sorloth, right? Like, we need a tall striker like a Joselu that can come off the bench and be an aerial threat when we're struggling to break teams down on the ground. Like, that's the kind of striker that we need. Because having Endrick off the bench, I like Endrick, but Endrick is not a tall striker. Endrick is not a threat in the air. So whenever you bring on Endrick, we're still doing the same thing. We need an aerial threat up front, Hawks. Again, I would see if Joselu would want to come back. He's done 1 year in the Middle East. Now I'd see if he'd want to come back. Because don't forget, we didn't want to sell Joselu. He asked to leave the club because he got an offer that he couldn't turn down. And I don't blame him for that. Ferran Torres shot goes wide. How much time do you think they're going to add on? Brother, we all miss Toni Kroos. I don't think Pedri's overrated. I'm sorry. I think Pedri is a fantastic player. You want to be real, chat? Pedri, if he was not at Barca, if Pedri was at any other team in the world, he is the Toni Kroos replacement. Do people realize that? Pedri is the Toni Kroos 1-for-1 kind of profile. Like, if he was at any club in the world, except for Barca, I would be screaming to go sign Pedri. If Pedri was at Real Madrid, let me tell you something right now. He would be even better than what he is at Barcelona. He would have won so much more. Brother. The only reason that I don't talk about it is because we're not going to sign Pedri, bro. Like, it's not happening, dog. Like, we're not taking any of Barcelona's players. So, like, there's no point in me bringing it up. Enzo is better than Pedri? I don't think Enzo is better. I think Enzo is just as talented as Pedri. But the difference is, because Enzo plays for a shit Chelsea team, people are going to say I'm crazy. If Enzo Fernandez was at Barca in that Pedri role, they would cook. If you put Pedri in that Chelsea team, he'd struggle. I don't think Pedri would be able to adapt to the Premier League. But I do believe that Enzo Fernandez is just as talented. I actually think that passing-wise, Enzo Fernandez is just as good passing the ball as Pedri is. Like, his passing is a joke, bro. Get me Enzo Fernandez, man. Fucking hell. But yeah, if Pedri was at Chelsea, Man United, Arsenal, Bayern, Inter, fucking any other club, I would be screaming for him. He would fit us perfectly. But it's not going to happen, though. It's not going to happen. Hell no. If Manchester United knock out Bilbao, I would be very shocked. I think Tottenham would beat Manchester United in that final, though, which would be crazy. But I can't see Bilbao getting knocked out. Bro, the final is at Bilbao's ground. It's halftime, chat. Let me know what you guys are saying about that first half. I think it's been a good game so far. Run the likes up, people. If you've not smashed that like button, you got to do so right now. Don't move fraudulent. I mean, I know that Bastoni is, like, rated very highly, and I think he is a good player, but I don't rate Bastoni like that. Like, I would not take Bastoni at Real Madrid. I've never seen him in a back four. And I don't like playing in a back three too much. Like, if Xabi Alonso comes in, and if we run a back three, then, okay, maybe Bastoni could come in then. But I'd rather have Saliba. I look like 21 Savage. Huh? Is it a color thing? I look better than 21 Savage. Come on now, bro. The only thing that 21 Savage got on me is money, okay? I'm not rich. He's rich. So, he's winning. But, nah. If I woke up and if I look like 21 Savage, I would be mad. I don't think I'd be too happy. You feel me? What do you mean by Pedri is trash in the middle? The thing is, Pedri just dictates play. Like, he controls the middle of the field. Like, that's what Pedri does. Pedri's not physical. He doesn't have pace. But on the ball, like, that's where he thrives. And with him being able to play make from those deep lying positions, like, that's Pedri's game. Yamal's on the bench, bro. He's getting rested right now. This guy just talks for the sake of talking? Are you talking about me? Brother, that's okay. You don't have to see the vision. If you don't, again, that's your opinion. I believe that Enzo Fernandez is just as good as Pedri. I don't think he's better. But I think if Enzo Fernandez was in La Liga, I think we'd be talking about him very differently. Okay? But that's okay. You feel me? I'm a visionary. I'm not one of those people that need to wait for him to go to a better team to start cooking for me to say, oh, he's a baller. No, Enzo Fernandez is a baller. Whether you like it or not, he's a baller. .21 average. Wow. Wow. Now, I'm not going to lie. Everybody's comedians today. Everybody's comedians today, huh? We got Kevin Hart in the chat. Bro, the thing is, Italian players, they usually don't want to leave Italy. These guys like being in their home country, bro. I look like Omar. Which Omar? The Omar that comes on Football Mania? If I look like Omar, That's a compliment to Omar. If Omar's in here, you're welcome, bruv. They think that you look like me. How lucky are you, bruv? Nah, bro called me 21 average. Nah, that's nasty work, bro. That's nasty work. Guys, let me know what you're saying, though, for this first half. Let's bring up the match ratings on Sofa. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. Yeah, it's like I was saying, though. I think it's been a back and forth kind of first half. I don't really think that Barca are dominating. I think Celta Vigo are doing a good job of hanging in there. Obviously, right? Iglesias scored. Ferran Torres has bagged as well. Celta Vigo have had other opportunities. Szczesny made a good double save early in the first half as well. But yeah, not convincing though from Barca so far. I'll wait though until the end of the game to really start cooking. Don't worry. 17-year-old FC are struggling, chat. No Yamal, no party. Valverde is clear of Gavi. Facts. I don't think anybody would take Gavi over any of Real Madrid's midfielders. Even if you're a Barca fan, you have to admit Gavi is mid. Do you think Perez still wants Carlo to stay? Because that's the only reason I can think of why Carlo hasn't been sacked. Nah, I think Carlo is cooked. The only reason that he's still at the club is because the season's almost over. So, in my opinion, what's the point in sacking him now? You sack Carlo, and then what happens after that? You bring on an interim manager for the next 3 weeks? Like, let Carlo just see out the shit season that he's managed. That's just it. And then sack him or let him retire before the Club World Cup. Bring me a new manager before the Club World Cup. That's all that I ask. People say Rafinha, Pedri, Lamine, Dembele, and Salah are the top 5 for Ballon d'Or in order. Do you agree? Right now, I do think that Rafinha is the favorite. I'd say Rafinha, Yamal. I'd say Dembele, then Pedri, and then maybe Salah. Actually, no. Salah can't be top 5. No. Salah cannot be top 5. He can't be. Because Lautaro Martinez, in my opinion, as of right now, is above Salah. Because if Inter win the UCL, Lautaro Martinez might win a Ballon d'Or. Will Real Madrid ever win a treble? Yes. Bring me Jurgen Klopp, and I'll bring you a treble. To me, I think Valverde is by far a better I kind of agree with that. Like Valverde is what Gavi would be if he was a good player. You feel me? He's like the final form of a Gavi. "99% of Barca fans only support them because of Messi." To be honest, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, I started supporting Real Madrid because of James Rodriguez. So, if that's why I started supporting a club, then imagine that Messi and how great he is. Yeah, I feel like he would have influenced a lot of people to start supporting Barca. I mean, it's fair. Fede clears Barca's whole midfield. Yeah, I mean, look, the only Barca midfielder that I would take is Pedri. There's 3 players at Barcelona that I would take for Real Madrid. 3. Pedri, Yamal, Alejandro Balde. I don't think I'd take anybody else. Maybe Kubarsi. Yeah, bro. Same with Ronaldo. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people that like Real Madrid started because of Ronaldo. I wasn't watching when Ronaldo first joined Madrid, so I think whoever wins the UCL, the Ballon d'Or winner should come from them. Yeah, but then like if Arsenal win it, I don't really think any Arsenal player can win the Ballon d'Or. Like, do you get it? I don't think so. But if PSG win it, I definitely think that Dembele has a very good shout. If Barca win it, then you got Lamine, Rafinha, or Pedri that will get it. And then if Inter win it, then I think it'll be Lautaro Martinez. Ooh, okay. Prime likes Madrid because of Kaká. Yeah, that's way before my time. I was not watching back then. They're gonna give it to Rice because I can't see. Nah, I can't see it. Also, that would be the only trophy that Arsenal would have won. I think all these other teams, that would be like their second trophy. I mean, if Barca win the UCL, more than likely that'll be the fucking trouble. So, yeah, I can't see that. Nah, we can't be having that. We can't be having that, bruv. Hell no. Nah, nope. Anybody else can win it but Barca. Because, I mean, well, let's see. Because we do have to play them in the Copa del Rey final in a week. And maybe we beat them in that, so. All I know is that none of our players will win the Ballon. Yeah, nah, no Madrid players win the Ballon d'Or. Nah. The only way that a Madrid player would have won it is if we would have won the Ballon d'Or. I mean, the fucking hell. And if we would have won the UCL, then I think Mbappe would have gotten it. Mbappe is the only player that I could think of this season that had a chance. We are a joke. We can't play well without Yamal. The level of the Ballon d'Or runners are a joke this year. Just give to Pedri. He is the most deserving. I think it'll be Rafinha, bro. You support Real Madrid because CR7. Let me see. If I could take one player from Barca, it'd be Balde. Nah, one player from Barca. If I can only take one player, it'd be Pedri. One. Yeah, nah. It couldn't be Balde. Y'all are lucky that you lost to Arsenal because if you faced PSG, they are going to turn you into their own playground. I do agree that PSG would have cooked us, but I think that we would have scumbagged our way through. But nah, the way that PSG play, they would have destroyed us. But Thibaut Courtois masterclass, you feel me? We would have been there. We would have been there for the Courtois masterclass. Rice for Ballon d'Or is woke nonsense. Nah, you guys are funny. Mbappe can win the Ballon d'Or if Madrid win the Club World Cup. Nah, I don't think it'll be enough. It won't be enough. To be very honest. Hold on, chat. What is... Let's see. Everton versus City is still 0-0. Yeah, brother, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't even paying attention to yeah. What is... Yeah, I didn't even realize that Prem games were going on. Carnage, would you take Sesko? No, I would not take Sesko. He is tall, But I don't view Sesko as like an aerial threat. I view Sesko as more of like a run-in behind kind of striker. And the thing is, Sesko would cost way too much money for him to just be on the bench, right? Like, we need to find the profile of striker that wouldn't cost any more than like 20, 30 million, and that would be okay with coming off the bench. Like, why would Sesko leave Leipzig to come to Madrid to just hold bench and to be a backup, to be a super sub, when he can go to like a Arsenal and start, or a Chelsea or a United and start? I don't know. You know what I think? We should just go. We should just go and take Sorloth off of Atleti. Fuck it. I would pay a lot of money to just take Sorloth. Oh, shit. Last season, we technically won. So, we won a treble last season. We didn't win the treble. Does that make sense? Let's see. Mbappe is a bum. Stop bringing that POS's name. Okay. Mbappe is more proven than every player in your squad, by the way. I Second half's getting ready to start, chat. Leave our Norwegian king. Bro, go get me Sorloth, dog. I will go drop 50 M's to bring in Sorloth. Fuck it. Get me Sorloth, man. I think he is the perfect striker. I know this guy that Celta Vigo just subbed on. Mingueza. Actually a pretty decent player. Mbappe could win the Ballon d'Or if he wins the UEFA Nations League and the Club World Cup. I don't think so. I don't think that the Nations League really holds that much weight right now. Second half is just kicked off, by the way. But the Club World Cup, I believe that that will become the most prestigious club trophy. I think it'll surpass the Champions League in like 20 years. Because of the new format of it only being every 4 years, like the international version, and because you won't really have a chance to win it, it will become more prestigious than the Champions League. It will. Because remember, the old format of the Club World Cup was every single season in December. You played for it. But now it'll only be every 4 years. So it'll be so hard to win that it will now become very prestigious. But not right now. Like, whenever there's a new format or a new thing, people don't rate it when it first happens. But watch how in 20 years people talk about the Club World Cup. Watch. DM, did like Mbappe take your girl or something, bruv? What's going on here? You're moving like you're hurt. Come on, Celta. We're definitely gonna see some Yamal minutes this game. There's no way that Yamal does not see the pitch. Like, they would need to bring him on. Hold on, chat. 1 second. I think that if Klopp came in, I do believe that the players would press for him 100%. Yeah, bro, I agree. Spot on. I just don't think that people are going to rate it right now. Like, they'll try and downplay it. Like, oh, it's the Club World Cup. It's a glorified, friendly. But watch in 20 years. Watch. It's now very different. It's not every summer, or sorry, it's not every December against, like, only teams that have went. Like, now that it's more open to a lot of bigger clubs and you had to qualify to win it. Remember, I think to qualify for the Club World Cup, don't you have to win the Champions League or something like that within, like, the 4 years? So it's gonna be hard. Like, a lot of teams won't even be able to qualify for it. It's gonna become a very valuable trophy, trust me. And then the prize money is gonna be crazy as well. Like, remember, if you win the Club World Cup, that means that with all the prize money that you would get, you would win 100 million. 100 million. Do you know what that can do for your summer transfer window? I'm telling you, watch. Club World Cup's gonna be very valuable. It's a fact. You just woke up. It's 8. Where are you at? It's 8 a.m. for you? If it's 8 a.m. for you, then you're like in the West Coast. Carnage, I got a girl. Do you? Brother, I have a fiance. Nah. Like, what is the interim manager gonna do right now? Because what? Do you think that if we sack Carlo right now and we got 3 weeks left in the season, what is the interim manager gonna do? Implement a new style of play? Make these players look better? No, the interim manager is gonna do the same thing. Just set them up in the 4-2-3-1, and it's just gonna still be individual brilliance. Nobody takes an interim manager serious because we know that he's not gonna be here long term. So what does it matter? Unless you're telling me that Klopp would take over these final few weeks, or Xabi Alonso would quit Leverkusen right now and come in the last few weeks, then okay. But to sack Carlo and then bring in Solari, if you want to sack Carlo, I say it all the time, then we should have sacked him after the AC Milan game. We're out the UCL. The league, we're going to need a miracle, right? We're going to need Barcelona to have a massive collapse. And then the Copa del Rey final, who knows? But the league is basically, like, the season is basically over. It's no point in bringing a new manager right now. And then what? You're going to bring in Xabi or Klopp. And then, because we're already on shit form, Fermin Lopez shot gets saved. When one of them struggle, then because the squad's already on bad form, then it'll be, oh, look, they're not the right signing either. Nah, bro. Let the new manager come before the Club World Cup. That's what I want. Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, my days! What a finish by Iglesias! Oh, my days! What a strike! What a strike! Oh, my days! What is going on with Barca's defending right now? Oh, my goodness! Iglesias is on a brace right now, chat. Wow, what a finish. I gotta see that again. I gotta see that again. Yeah, the high line. What the hell is Frankie de Jong doing right there? How the hell did Frankie de Jong mistime that? Nah, that is a good finish. Fucking hell. Oh my goodness. High line. Hurting Barca today. Yeah, nah, good strike. Good strike. 2-1. Celta Vigo. Oh my days. Nah, that's a crazy finish. Ah, shit. Here comes Ferran Torres. Ball into the box. Oh my days. Oh my days. Get it away. Nah, come on, brother. You know that the Barca fans go quiet when things are going wrong. Some of the Barca fans still, come and talk in the chat, but we know when they lose games, then, it's a little bit quiet from them. Nah, bro, this could still be a good thing for us. Because now it means that El Clasico in La Liga in a few weeks is going to be a title decider, basically. Unless we lose again. If we lose again, then we're just fucking frauds, bro. Like, if we lose another La Liga game before that El Clasico, oh my gosh. Like, we can't. We cannot lose. We cannot. This is why I say that every single time it's a must-win game. People say, oh, not everything is a must-win game. Shut the fuck up. Of course it's a must-win game. Like I said, if Barcelona drop points, we have to be there to capitalize. That's the only way that we have a chance of winning the league is by Barca dropping points in other games. It's the only chance that we have. Nah, what a finish, though. What a finish. The angle as well. That's a very tight angle to score from. Nah, man. Big up to men like Iglesias. It makes them look cool, It's just like an accessory. I don't think there's any reason, unless you have like a sprained wrist or something, there's no reason for you to be taping your hand. But it just looks cool. They're trying to aura some points. They're trying to like aura farm. And the thing is, Celta Vigo have had chances. Like, this could have been 3-1 right now. Hopefully. Yep. Yamal and Danny Olmo are getting ready to be brought on. Oh, my days. Celta Vigo, please. Please. What do you mean, why are Madrid fans happy? Are you dumb? Do you know, if you guys lose today, that means you're only 4 points above us. So if we beat Bilbao tomorrow, that means that there's no games in hand, and then Barca would only be 1 point ahead of us. Which means that if we both maintain wins, that El Clasico in a few weeks at your ground, that will be a title decider, basically. But again, If you guys lose today, and then let's say we lose tomorrow, then it's irrelevant. So it would be on us to win. This is why I say it's a must-win game. I mean, and look, now we can put all of our focus on the league because we're knocked out of the UCL. Whereas Barca, they got to go play Inter. So that could be an advantage for us because they might be tired. Whereas we'll get a little bit more rest because we don't have that extra 2 games to play during the midweeks. Oh my days. No. Celta Vigo are here. Oh, this guy is slow as hell. Hey, what a save by Szczęsny. What a save by Szczęsny. They are killing Barca in these, like, on these counters. Yeah, that's what I said, bro. If we lose against Bilbao, then if Barca lose today, it's irrelevant. Like, we would need to beat Bilbao to capitalize on Barca dropping points. If we don't win tomorrow, then... Yeah, that's if it's tied on points. But the odds of this league finishing on the same amount of points, I doubt it. Like, I think somebody will just have the points advantage. I don't think it'll be tied on points, no. Yeah, man, big up. Yeah, Easter is tomorrow. Shout out to everybody that's celebrating that. Hopefully we can have an amazing Easter Sunday with the Madrid win as well. Sub here for Celta Vigo. Did Barcelona subs come on yet? Did Yamal and Pedri come on yet? Sorry, not Pedri. Danny Olmo. Very underrated. Very underrated. It's because a lot of the La Liga teams don't have these big names. That's the issue. Like, for example, the Premier League, because of their TV deal, they're able to spend so much money. So it's like a lot of big name players. But the quality of football in the Premier League is not as good as it is in La Liga. Yeah, the high line's killing them. Yeah, hopefully I'm here with the UCL watch-alongs. Hopefully. Oi. Oh my days. Iglesias. Is he onside? No. 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 Hat-trick. The high line is killing Barca today. Is he onside? Iglesias 3-1. Oh my days. Am I dreaming? Is he onside there? Oh my days. Hold on. Hold on. Is he onside? Iglesias hat trick, you know? Oh my goodness. Let me see. Is he onside? When does this ball get kicked? He might be onside. Oh my days! Yo! How old is Iglesias? Because how is Kubarsi getting burnt by him? That's onside. Oh my days! Wow! Wow, wow, wow! Oh my days! Don't give me hope. Do not give me hope that we can still somehow come back and it's like it's. Do not give me hope. Celta Vigo. Oh my days. They are injecting hope into my veins. Oh my days. Yo. Hat trick. Oh my days. Oh yeah, you're right, bro. Gurasi did score a hat trick. Oh my goodness. Nah, man. Iglesias, please don't capitulate. Just hold the lead. Chat, how many likes are we? Oh my days. These guys fucking concede already, bro. Oh my days. Danny Olmo scores. Oh my gosh. Danny Olmo scores. Celta Vigo. Don't show me a vibe that you can't maintain. Oh my goodness. Megan Rapinoe makes it 2-3. Oh, come on, man. Shit. Is he offsides? No, he's not. No, he's not. That's a good goal. That's a good goal. Rafinha assist. Nah, fair enough. That's a good goal. Oh, my days. This is a good game. This is a very good game. I'm gonna be real. Come on, Celta. Yeah, that's a very good touch by Rafinha. Fucking hell. Yeah, Barcelona are about to be on the attack. Oh, man. You see how Yamal gets brought on and it's just instant impact? Yeah, we're going to need Celta Vigo to defend. I'm going to need them to defend like their lives are on the line here. Yo, run these likes up. Oh, my days. Run the likes up, chat. We need 100 likes. Oh, my. Yamal. Oh, my days. Yamal. Oh, yes. Yes. Good defending there. One more counter, Celta. One more counter might put them away. One more counter could be the dagger. Yo, I didn't know that Iglesias was that fast. How the hell is Paul Kubarsi getting outrun by Iglesias? How old is he? Let me see how old this guy is. Iglesias is 32 years old, outrunning an 18-year-old Kubarsi, you know. Paul Kubarsi, stinker. This guy's getting outrun by a unk. Yeah, man. Oh, my goodness me. This shit is crazy. Hala Madrid, Scott. Oh my goodness. Big up the damn chat every single time. I could have watched this, but chose City versus Everton. Yeah, I don't know. Watching City versus Everton is nasty work. Oh, no! Lamine Yamal comes on and they fucking equalize. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 3-3. This is fucking crazy. What a fucking ball. What a fucking ball. That's a good header by Rafinha. I'm not gonna lie. That's a very good header by Rafinha. That is a very good header by Rafinha. Fucking hell, man. I'm gonna be real. Lamine Yamal is Barcelona's best player. I might have to reverse the order of who I think should win Ballon d'Or. Rafinha was on the pitch doing nothing for the opening fucking... Well, for the first, 60 minutes. And then they bring on Yamal, and now Barcelona look like a functioning team again. Rafinha's going to probably get the man of the match because he has a goal and an assist. But Lamine Yamal's... Brother, they brought him on and they immediately start cooking. They weren't doing shit before he got brought on. I'm not going to lie. Lamine Yamal probably got to win that Ballon d'Or. 3-3. Oh, my days. Yeah, I ain't going to lie, bro. Barca are applying a lot of pressure right now, chat. Yo, run these likes up. Run these likes up. There's no way that we're sitting here watching a banger and we still don't got at least 100 likes. Big up to the chat every single time, right? Shout out to everybody that's in here. Nah, that's crazy. That is crazy. These frauds, man. Yeah, nah. Barca have basically did the equivalent of sitting up. They've sat up now. Oh my gosh! Oh. Oh. Good defending by Martinez there. These guys bring on Lamine Yamal and immediately start cooking. Fucking hell, man. This kid is different. This kid is different, bro. I hope that Inter cook Barca. Oh my goodness. You play like this against Inter, they're going to cook you. This high line, Lautaro Martinez, Marcus Thuram, Dumfries, the other left back, DeMarco, they're going to feast on this high line. Oh my days. Yeah, instant impact from Danny Olmo and Lamine Yamal. They've literally came on and they've changed the game. Few more likes, chat. Double change here. Iago Aspas and Fer Lopez. So we got Feminine Lopez, and then Celta Vigo have a player called Fer. Why are you taking off Iglesias? Why are you taking off Iglesias? That makes no sense. Bro, he's been your only outlet, and you're taking him off. How old is Aspas? Why are you taking off your only outlet? You couldn't have found a formation to have both of them on the pitch? Nah, that's wild. That's wild. I don't like that sub. I mean, it's a good point, bro. It's almost as if you absolutely need Jamal to be out there to look like a functioning team. That is so crazy. Damn, see, when Szczesny made that double save in the first half, if only they were able to put away one of those chances, man. Why is a Barca fan talking about the Champions League? Brother, the last time that Barca won that competition, you were like 3 years old. What are you talking about? Like, you literally cannot flex a UCL on us. Even if you win it this season, okay, now you have 6. 9 more to go. 9 more to go, buddy. I could give you 3 and still have more than you. I don't know about 5, but I would say, I mean, well, Celta did have some good chances, for sure. Hold on. Let me see. Nah, man, Celta have capitulated here. They've capitulated here. Oh my goodness. Iglesias scored that hat trick, and then Barca just took it personal, bro. Like, that's how you respond. I'm not going to even lie. That's how you respond to being down 3-1. If we were down 3-1, I wonder how Real Madrid would have responded. I don't think it would have been as fast as this one has been. Now, to be fair, I think that you guys had a good season when Xavi first came. Xavi's first season was good. Oi. Oi. Hold on. Oh, they're bringing on Gavi. All right. Advantage to Celta Vigo. Barca are bringing on Gavi. Good sub. Good sub. I like this sub. Lewandowski hooked. Stinker and hooked. Geriatric Lewandowski. No goal to mask up another shit performance. Hold that. Hold that. Fraud. Fraud. Worst player between the midfielders and the attackers is Lewandowski today. Mid. Man's getting shown up by Iglesias. Telling you guys, Lewandowski is washed. Them tapping goals, they might fool you. They don't fool me. He's still a good finisher, right? He's still very good at that. But his overall game, mid. Corner here. Yeah, man. He didn't apply enough WD-40. The joints is stiff. Lewandowski out there looking 43. I'm going to be real, bro. I'm going to be so real. When Marcus Alonso goes home, Lewandowski might fall out his pocket. Is Carnage celebrating injury? Brother, I didn't talk about the injury. That's not an excuse. What was Lewandowski doing before the injury? Lewandowski, stinker, and hooked, regardless. He was shit today, like he normally is. The only difference is that he usually bags a tap in. Not today, though. Ferran got subbed off for Yamal. I mean, they were good subs, to be fair. Because, I mean, so when Yamal and Danny Olmo got brought on, Barcelona conceded, right? Iglesias scored. It was 3-1. And then they just went Super Saiyan mode after that, bro. I'm not going to lie. Gavi hat trick. Yep. Gavi hat trick. And I'll also hit 20,000 subscribers by the end of today. Yes. Nah, bro, we would have went down 3-1 and Carlo would have brought on Lucas Vazquez. Like we did against Arsenal. We're getting cooked against Arsenal at the Emirates. We need a sub to give us some momentum. This guy brings on Lucas Vazquez. Oh, my days. Let me look at Barca's bench. Carlo would have brought on Arroyo. Nah, to be fair, even if Celta Vigo lose this game, like, they're Celta Vigo. They, like, I gotta just be very real. They're not a team that has, like, more talent than Barca. Like, I think they actually played pretty well. For the form that Barca have been on, this is arguably the most vulnerable that we've seen them for a very long time. I think Celta Vigo have played an excellent game today. I'm hoping that they're able to get something from it. But, yeah, Barca are applying a lot of pressure on them. Less than 9 minutes to go. Smash that like button if you've not done so. Arroyo is Barca's Lucas Vazquez. Nah, that's funny. Oh my goodness. You know, it just pisses me off a little bit because, like, why is it that Celta Vigo are able to give Barcelona a more competitive game than what Real Madrid can? Great defending. Great defending by Celta Vigo. Come on, let's hold on, Celta. 7 more minutes. Hold on. Come on. Oh. Oh, my days. Is my stuff like... What's going on with my stuff? I mean, look, the fact that Celta were even up 3-1 against Barca is something in itself. I can't even be mad at them if they lose. They've done a better job against Barcelona than we have across 2 games so far. So maybe we should be taking some notes from Celta Vigo for the Copa del Rey final. Maybe we could learn a thing or two from Celta Vigo in terms of how to hurt Barca. You see, this is why I'm Carlo out. Look at this scrub right here. Look at this absolute scrub right here talking with chest. What a fraud. Nah, big up TJ, though. Here come Barca. Oh, Lord. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yo, big up to the chat, man. Make sure you guys smash that like button if you've not done so. Get in the chat as well. Nah, facts. Carlo win. Carlo win. 100% every single time. Need some more UCLs in my future. Yeah, I'll take a draw. I'll take a draw. A draw would do good for us as well. But again, we have to beat Bilbao tomorrow. Like, we cannot drop any points against Bilbao. We have to get 3 points. With Barcelona dropping points, you have to win. Like, if we drop points, then this wouldn't matter then. Hopefully the ref don't add no time. Play hasn't really stopped like that in the second half. Like, there doesn't need to be a lot of time. What are you guys waffling about in the chat? Yo, bro, has Celta Vigo had the ball since that 3rd goal? Fucking hell, it's just been all Barca. This is crazy. Double changes here for Barca. Eric Garcia and Pau Victor are coming on. Gerard Martin and I don't know who else just got subbed off. Kubarsi, yeah, Kubarsi's been shit today, by the way. Kubarsi, stinker, and hooked. This guy, Kubarsi, got outran by a 32-year-old Iglesias. Kubarsi is 18. Stinker and hooked. Asensio, that'd never happen to him. Kubarsi hype. Who in here is being immature? You live in Minnesota? Yeah, that's random. Are you Somalian? I know there's like a lot of Somalians in Minnesota. Don't be frauds like Real Madrid. Oh my goodness. So TJ, are you Arteta in now? Surely you've got to be Arteta in. You said getting cooked by the Kansas City League. Yo, TJ, the Kansas City League Gunner is crazy. Yo, ref, we don't need added time, bruv. We don't need added time. Ref, when we get to the 90th minute, end the game. Oi! 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 Oh! Oh my goodness. That could have been the game right there. That could have been the game right there. Oh my goodness. Fucking hell. Which game are you talking about? I don't think Endrick is starting against Bilbao. I think that we're going to be in the diamond. Yeah, the header goes just wide. Bro, how are you missing that? How are you missing that? Bro. It's an open net. Nah, he sold. He sold. Yeah, bro, there would be no... Okay, so we're in the 90th minute. 8 minutes! 8 minutes! Somebody justify to me right now why 8 minutes have been added. Somebody explain to me what the hell has happened for 8 extra minutes to be added on. Yellow card for Rafinha, I think. 8 minutes. The payments have went through. Somebody check that referee's Zelle. Check that referee's Cash App. Wait, what happened here? Okay, so Aspas pushed Inigo Martinez. And then Rafinha. Hey! Hey! Give Rafinha a red card! Send that thug off the pitch! Imagine if Vinicius did that. Imagine if Vinicius did what Rafinha just did. Nah, man. Get this thug off the pitch. What is this? This guy assaulted Aspas and just gets a yellow. After they add on 8. No. Somebody check this referee's account. I need to see his bank statements. What is this? Oh my goodness me. Yo, send this Bolivian off the pitch. What is this? What is this? Nah, this is crazy. This is crazy. I cannot believe they added on 8 minutes, bruv. I cannot believe. Is something... Like, did I forget something? Why is there 8 minutes being added on? Whatever. 5 minutes left of that. 5 minutes left of that. Hey! Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness. Now look at this Barca player in the box. Is that Dani Olmo? Who is that? That's in the box, just laying on the floor trying to beg for a penalty. Oh my goodness. I have to see the foul. I don't know if it's a penalty or not. I have to see the foul. They're going to check it. They're going to check it. All right, the ref has stopped the game. Let me see this replay. Where's the foul? Let me see it again. Bruv. Look at how easy this guy falls down. And look at the Barca coaches over there twerking for a pen. Bruv. He fell too easy. And why the fuck did they add on 8 minutes? Brother. Yo. I gotta see this again. Oh, I think he kicked the back of Dani Olmo's leg. Fuck. They're gonna give this. They're gonna give this. This is a pen. They're gonna give that. They are going to give that. I don't think that's a pen, bruv. He went down, wait, fucking penalty, bro. Fucking hell, man. 8 minutes added on for what? 8 minutes added on for what? Barcelona. Nah. Fucking hell. Megan Rapinoe flopping on the pitch, bro. That is bullshit. That is bullshit. 8 minutes added on for what? For what? This is exactly what they wanted. There was nothing that stopped play in the second half to where 8 minutes should have been added on. Brother, he's gonna convert the pen. Like, what do you think? Rafinha's about to miss? Like, this fucking scrub's about to stat pad another goal. What a shit player, bro. Fuck Rafinha, man. Big up TJ for the super chat. What a fucking penalty, bro. 4-3. What a penalty. What a penalty by Rafinha. Oh my days. He smashed that shit. This guy shouldn't even be on the fucking pitch. This guy shouldn't be on the pitch. This man literally assaulted Iago Aspas And he was able to get just a yellow card for assaulting a player. Imagine if that was Vinicius. Imagine if that was Vinicius. Imagine. I wonder if Fabrizio will tweet that out, though. I wonder if he'll tweet out the video of Rafinha assaulting Aspas. Nah, this just pissed me off. This just pissed me off. That's a good pen. I'm not gonna lie, that's a very good pen. It's a very good penalty. The goalkeeper goes the right way, but Rafinha just put some height on it. If that would have been a little bit lower, it gets saved. But nah, he took that well. I gotta give him credit for that. That's a very good penalty. Fucking no. Imagine if Vinicius would have assaulted a player like that. Interesting. Lamine Yamal, man of the match. This Rafinha performance doesn't move me. He's shit. He started off this game and was doing fuck all. Lamine Yamal gets brought on with Danny Olmo. Barca start cooking. Coincidence? I think not. Rafinha's level is Leeds. Big up to everybody that's just joined, but I'm not reading any of your comments. I'm not interested in what you have to say. You guys weren't here. We've been live for over 2 hours. If I didn't see you before this extra time, I'm not acknowledging your comment right now. Respectfully. But you can keep putting them in. You guys can argue amongst yourself. But yeah, for everybody that just joined and that's trolling, yeah. Nah, but big up though TJ with the super chat. Now look, fair play though. Fair play, fair play. The payments came through. You know what I'm saying? The referee's bank balance was definitely boosted today. Laporta dropped off the stimulus check. 8 minutes added on in a game where there wasn't that many stoppages in the second half to warrant 8 minutes regardless. I can't even be mad at Celta Vigo, bro. They played good today. They played a good game. So I wonder, how much time are they going to allow this to keep on going? I'm not too sure. When Yamal and Flick were back for us in 2025, that is when we were winning La Liga. I don't know what you mean by this comment. Like, what do you mean when Yamal and Flick were back for you guys? What do you mean? I'm not too sure. Like, what do you mean? I'm be real. I have no idea. I hope that Inter win, but I wouldn't be surprised if Barca are in the final. I think Inter can hurt Barca's high line, similar to like what Celta did, and I think that Inter are a lot better defensively. But I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be interesting, though. I don't know, bro. Is it corruption? I don't know. I don't know, bro. Point is, Celta Vigo had chances to win this game, so that's on them. That's on them. Celta Vigo had their opportunities. Szczesny made some good saves. Nah, these guys really added on 8 minutes, you know. They really added on 8 minutes. But then these same idiots are gonna say Vardrid when they just watched corruption happen. You see, This is why you have to not take social media too serious, right? Anybody that's watching this that's not an idiot would know like what I'm saying. Don't take social media too serious. Don't take these live chatters. 90% of the people that are in the live chat, they only showed up to troll. You think I care what they say? They have no idea what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. But it's just funny how the narrative changed, right? It goes from Vardrid, and then they watch their team clearly cheat to win this game, and then they're celebrating. So this is why you have to be shameless. You see, when people want you to be objective, when people complain about you making jokes and these different things, this is why I do it. You think I can give these guys, even though I'll do, look, when we get into the match reaction, I'm going to have to give Barca some credit. Because how they played after conceding the third goal, they played well. We got to be honest here, right? But in general, right? Like, when I cook Lewandowski in about 5 minutes, when I cook Kubarsi, when I cook Gavi, when I cook Feminine Lopez, it's for reasons like this. Then they get in my comment section and cry. But that's okay, though. Fair play. +3 for Barca. Clear corruption, though. Should have never been 8 minutes. There's nothing in the second half warranted 8 minutes being added on. So, it's all good. It's all good. This is just the Barca way. I don't understand why anybody would be surprised. You got to just accept these guys pay referees, right? Just Google it. Over 7 million euros worth of payments to referees. This is what they do. All this corruption, and they still have less Champions Leagues than us. They still have less La Ligas than us. They have pretty much less every trophy except for the Spanish Super Cup and Copa del Rey. This is their heritage. Like, that's what they win. So it's okay. I don't need to pay the referees, though. We are not the same. We are not the same. Let me get a few of your comments in. Dang, I'm seeing a lot of Barca fans crying. You guys just won. Why are you crying? You just won. Why are you crying? I don't get it. There's nothing to cry about. The game's the game. I hope that we get unfair calls too. I mean, imagine being a fan and complaining when your team gets a call that maybe you shouldn't have got. Who wouldn't be happy about that? You think tomorrow, if against Bilbao, if Vinicius flops in the box, and if they add on amount of time that's not warranted, and if we end up scumbagging our way through a last-second penalty, you think I'm going to complain? I mean, I do complain when we play like shit, but I'd still take it. Hey, look, game's the game, chat. I'm not going to lie. It is what it is. I can't be mad at the Barca fans for celebrating them being able to cheat just now. Sometimes you need that to get over the line. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to cheat against Celta Vigo to beat them. Imagine that. It's all good, though. Yeah, let me get a few chats in. Then we'll talk about this game. We'll talk about it. He said, man, karate kicked Danny Olmo. Now, I'm not going to lie, bro. Danny Olmo must be a bitch. This guy's leg got tapped. And, man, yo, he went down like, you would have thought that Danny Olmo got shot the way that he fell down. A grown man falling down like that. What happened to Shane? What happened to Shane? We both robbed Celta this year. To be fair, we did rob Celta because they should have beat us the first time we played them in La Liga, but they couldn't finish their chances. They were shit in the final third. But they cooked us, though. But we didn't cheat with the referees, though. Our payments didn't go through. I think that our check bounced, bro. I'm going to be real. Bro, they added 8 minutes this game. They added 8 minutes. I haven't seen one Barca fan be able to tell me why 8 minutes were added on. All that they're saying is cry. That's how you know. That's how you know that they know that it shouldn't have been 8 minutes. Not one person has told me why 8 minutes was warranted. All that they're saying is cry. Because they can't justify it. So, you know, you got to do the Twitter trolling tactics. I'll wait, though, before I get into it. But, yeah, look, nobody's able to tell me. It's just cry. Cry. Hold that. Cry. Hold that. Hold that. Cry. I wonder why. I wonder why. I'll wait. I'll give it a minute. Let's see if somebody can explain why they added 8 minutes in this game. Let's see. Let's see. How did Celta time waste for 8 minutes to be added on? After Iglesias scored the third goal, Celta Vigo barely had the ball. After that third goal, Barcelona were cooking them. Celta Vigo, bro. So, Iglesias scores his hat trick. After that, I don't even think that Celta Vigo brought the ball into Barca's half again. It was all Barca after that. Celta Vigo maybe had, for like the last, I'd say, 30 minutes of this game, Celta Vigo might have had possession for like 10% of the match. Barca dominated the ball. So where was the time wasting for 8 minutes to be added on? I'm still waiting. You see? I'm trying to give Barca fans a chance here. It's still just the same cry. Hold that. It's fine. They know. They know. They know. It's all good. What we saying, bro? Hey, look. The payment went through. The PayPal, the Zelle, the wire transfer. Dude, you have any excuse to not give Barca credit. Are you, see, I can't even say that word. But you're not very bright. You're not, or you're just new here. I always give Barca credit. You just don't watch my content, more than likely. I just gave Barca credit. After Iglesias scored that third goal, you guys were on smoke. Like, literally. Iglesias scored, and it was all Barca since then. Is that not giving you credit? Let me see. I do like 2 more comments, then we'll talk about the game. Brother, if 5 Champions Leagues were won by referees, guess what? I still got 5 more than you, even if you want to take away the 5. I still have 5 more than you. See. All right, one more comment. Let me see. They were time wasting? All right. All right. If that's what you want to run with, then I mean, fair enough. Okay, they were time wasting. All right, even though they barely had the ball after that third goal, but you know, all right, they time wasted so much that 8 minutes needed to be added on. Okay, I hear you, bro. I hear you. I hear you. But look, keep crying in the comment section, right? Because you guys think that I'm not giving your team credit. Don't care. Hold that. Anyways. Yeah, let's get into this match reaction. One second. Let me set something up real quick. Hold on. I think Stevie Wonder, a blind man, could have saw that wasn't that wasn't a fair amount of time added on at the end. But it's all good, though. All right. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, right? And if you're here crying, at least you're being entertained, right? It's okay, Barca fans. Just accept that this is your club. This is your heritage. This is what you're known for. Nobody is shocked. This is your legacy. So it is what it is. Okay? We all know who the refs favor. It's perfectly fine, right? I would be shameless about it too. You got to just accept reality sometimes. But look, man, smash that like button or smash the dislike. It helps me either way. So do one of those. Subscribe to the channel, right? Get in the live chat and cry some more. The Discord link, it gets dropped in the chat throughout the stream. Click that, and then you will be able to get in the Discord. Over 230 people are in there. We got room for everybody. We got Madrid chat rooms, Barca fans got a chat room, Premier League, anything that you need. But all right. You know what's so crazy? Before I even get started really quickly, I'm not even mad at Celta Vigo. I'm not even mad at them. I don't think they could have done anything else. Maybe they could have been a bit more clinical, but I think they took their chance as well. So it is what it is, you know. I'm not going to sit here and crash it on Celta Vigo, but I mean, look, let's talk about it. So I think that we have just witnessed corruption, as it usually goes with Barcelona, right? We know the history that they have. Obviously, the Cash App, the Zelle payment, the wire transfer, it went through. Because I don't understand how you add 8 minutes onto this game at the end. People are trying to tell me that Celta Vigo were time wasting. Brother, after Iglesias scored his 3rd goal, Celta Vigo barely had the ball. So when were they able to time waste? For the last 30 minutes of this match, it was all Barcelona. They were battering Celta Vigo. But I just think for everybody that's crying and everybody that's upset, this is your club's heritage. This is what you guys do. This is what you're known for. You're a corrupt club, and that's okay. Because even with all your corruption, even with all the favor from the referees, you still have less La Ligas than Real Madrid. You still have less Champions Leagues than Real Madrid. So while you're paying all these millions to get these favorable decisions, you're still behind us when it really matters. That's actually crazy when you think about it. But let's talk about what we've just witnessed over 102 minutes. Barcelona 4, Celta Vigo 3. And this game was very entertaining. I'm going to be real. I thought if you were a neutral watching this game, how can you walk away from this and not say that La Liga isn't the best league in the world? Come on, La Liga is clear of the Prem. What you saw today were 2 teams that have good quality, but even though Barcelona are superior to a Celta Vigo, you saw Celta Vigo still have a go. When I watch the Premier League and these big teams are playing the mid-table or bottom half, it's just low blocks and pace and power. You're not seeing that in La Liga. This game was a good one. I think Celta Vigo played about as well as you can against Barca. Barca, since this new year has started, they've been amazing. I know that they're coming off of a loss to Dortmund in that second leg, and now they look a little bit shaky in this game. But overall, though, I think Celta Vigo did as much as you can. To be honest, Celta Vigo could have maybe had a 4th goal. They had opportunities. That Barcelona high line, it almost hurt them today, right? The refs had to come through and save them. But I've been trying to tell you, Barca fans, that high line does not work. I'm telling you right now, that high line is the reason why Inter Milan will advance to the UCL final. Because teams are able to break that down. All that it takes is just one ball over the top. And what I didn't realize, right, is that Paul Kubarsi is slow as shit. How is an 18-year-old defender getting outrun by a 32-year-old Iglesias? That is unacceptable. Iglesias today, hat trick. He tried to carry Celta Vigo over the line. Didn't work, but we got to give him his credit. I also think that Szczesny, he made a few big saves this game as well, most notably the double save right before halftime. I think he was decent today. I don't really blame him for any of those goals that were scored. Barca's backline and at certain times, Barca's midfield just looked disorganized. They looked like they're either fatigued or they looked like they just underestimated Celta Vigo and they just thought that they would automatically pick up 3 points over these 90 minutes based off the form that they're on. But I'm not going to lie. Ferran Torres scores the opening goal, and I'm thinking, fucking hell, match might be over, right? We see Barcelona just kill teams off very early. Man like the tuna, bagging today. He's on some good form. Ferran Torres has been playing very well for like the last month and a half. But aside from that, up until Lamine Yamal and Dani Olmo came on, Barcelona weren't really doing that much. Lewandowski, stinker and hooked. I tried to tell you, this guy is washed. He did nothing for the entirety of the time that he was on the pitch. If he's not scoring a 2-yard tap-in, he might as well not be out there because he adds you no value aside from tap-ins. This guy is washed. It's time to learn Arabic or it's time to learn English if he already doesn't know it. The MLS or Saudi is calling your name. This is a standard Lewandowski performance. Let's not get this confused. Lewandowski does this week in, week out. The only difference is that he usually scores a goal to mask up his performance. I think Rafinha today, he got 2 goals and got the assist. And people are going to go crazy about the performance because of the ratings on SofaScore and whatnot. Lamine Yamal is by far Barcelona's best player. Rafinha did nothing until Yamal came on. Child Labor FC. Child Predator FC. 17-year-old FC. You guys can't function if Lamine Yamal's not on the pitch? All your hopes and dreams are riding on one teenager. Barcelona did not look that good until Yamal and Dani Olmo came on. Those were fantastic substitutions by Hansi Flick. But to be honest, they were the obvious subs, right? Yamal didn't start this game. Dani Olmo didn't start this game. They were down 3-1, and they were struggling to get back into it. So, well, they were down 2-1, actually, because when Yamal and Olmo got brought on, Iglesias kind of scored right away. But those were good subs, because you see the instant impact. Lamine Yamal is fantastic. He was on the pitch maybe 7 minutes, bro, and already got an assist. That Rafinha, and I'll give Rafinha credit for the header. And I'll also give him credit for that pen. He took that penalty and the header very well. But when it was just him out there without Yamal, Rafinha wasn't really doing too much today. Like, let's just be very honest here. Lamine Yamal is Barcelona's most important player. I think Pedri today didn't really look that good. We usually do see Pedri dictate the tempo. We usually see Pedri cook. Today, I think he was just okay. I don't think he was bad, but I don't think that he dictated the play like what we're used to. I think the game was won because of those substitutions. Barcelona, after Iglesias scored that hat trick, they cooked. Like, Celta Vigo barely had the ball. Celta Vigo weren't really able to even get the ball into Barca's half. Like, you guys know that meme of the guy sitting down in the chair with the video games, and then he sits up? Barca sat up after that third goal went through. Like, they took it personal. That's how you make a comeback. Got to give Barcelona credit for the mentality that they showed as well. I mean, shit, we've seen Real Madrid have chances to make comebacks, and they didn't do it this season. So the mentality is definitely there. But I see the weakness in Barca's team. I'm telling you, Inter Milan will expose that high line. And trust me, Inter are not going to give you those same opportunities that Celta Vigo did today. I think Celta Vigo, after Barcelona equalized, they were doing a pretty good job of soaking up the pressure. The game gets to the 90th minute. I'm thinking that they're going to add on 3 minutes, bro. I'm telling you, playing that second half did not stop that much. Also, why was Rafinha not sent off for assaulting Aspas? How is he over there knocking another player down and then standing over him and then yelling in his face? Imagine if Vinicius would have done that. Imagine. Everybody tries to run this nice guy gimmick for that Bolivian Dan James. So, because Rafinha, right, is having a great season, because he is, fair enough, Rafinha's been cooking, but I don't expect Rafinha to win the Ballon d'Or now, because they didn't give it to Vinicius for his attitude, right? So, surely, look at what we've seen from Rafinha over the last few months. He's had multiple instances of him acting in a bad behavior on the pitch. So I expect him to not get the Ballon d'Or for the same reasons then, right? Or does that not fit the narrative? I don't know. Maybe it's a color thing, right? We all know Vinicius might be a little too dark for certain people's liking in the comment section that's going to be making excuses for Rafinha. So, look, game's the game. It is what it is. I just wanted to call out the hypocrisy. But entertaining game. 7 goals. And, I already told you, bro, after we lost to Valencia at home the other week, I was pretty much checked out of the title race. I still believe that there's a chance, right? With Barcelona having to play in the UCL, this might impact how they play in the league. And because we've just been knocked out of the Champions League by Arsenal, we have to be there in case Barcelona do capitulate towards the end. So we got a big game against Bilbao coming up, but it is what it is. Barcelona, they're now 7 points clear. We got a Copa del Rey final against them next week, and then we got another El Clasico happening in May, and that could be a title decider. Who knows? But it is what it is, man. I think Celta Vigo, they played well today. Barcelona, if it wasn't for Lamine Yamal, I don't know if they make that comeback. I think he's clear in terms of with importance. Like every single time Yamal gets dropped or he gets rested or if he's injured, Barcelona looks so mid. So that just shows you who is Barca's most important player. It's Lamine Yamal. I think bringing on Gavi didn't really make any impact for Barcelona. He's mid. They started off with Feminine Lopez. He was just out there doing cardio for however long he was on, like the 60 minutes. Made no impact. Frankie de Jong, mid today. One of those goals that Iglesias scored. Ball goes over the top. Frankie de Jong is right there. And he just mistimes the clearance. It was his mistake that led to that happening. I think Kubarsi, I talked about him. This guy was getting cooked and outran by a 32-year-old striker. This guy is an 18-year-old defender, bro. 18, getting outrun by Iglesias. Nah, that's crazy, bro. Kubarsi, stinker and hooked. Lewandowski, stinker and hooked. Feminine Lopez, stinker and hooked. The refs came through for Barca today, but look, are we surprised? This is just what they do. Let's look at this league table really quickly, man. For a second, though, I'm not going to lie. I definitely did think, yo, could this title race be back on? But nah, I'm wrong. It's not back on. Barcelona, 7 points clear. Lord. We got to win tomorrow against Bilbao, but yeah, Barcelona are sitting top, obviously. Celta Vigo, I know that Mallorca are playing at the time of recording this, but they were sitting in 7th. But with this loss, yeah, they're probably not going to finish the weekend there anyways. But look, LaLiga title race. Mathematically, there's still something there, but in theory, Barcelona are going to win it. It is what it is. Smash that like button, subscribe, get in the comment section. Let me know what you are saying for this match. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to get in the Discord as well. The link is down there. Make sure that you get in there. Over 230 people. Let's talk about this Barca versus Celta game more there. But nah, big up the chat every single time. Let me see what you guys are saying, then I'm out of here. Stay salty? Okay, I'm going to stay salty, bro. The refs came through, brother, because they added on 8 minutes. They added 8 minutes on, bro. What do you need 8 minutes for when play has barely stopped in the second half? Yeah, I don't think that Frankie de Jong was good, bro. To be fair, Inigo Martinez was clear of Kubarski today. Nah, I mean, of course, Yamal is a part of the team, but it's just funny how shit you look if he's not out there. Like, that's the thing. I just find it weird, bro. That's all. Hold on, chat. Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, my days. Don't tell me that I've messed something up. Wow. I definitely have. All right, guys. I think that we'll just wrap up here. I got a lot of stuff to do today. It's all good. I predicted a Barca win, but, you know, I thought that they might have fumbled it towards the end, just to be very honest. Who's live? Who's live that we can send a redirect to? You know what? I'm going to send you guys to Zaire, right? Zaire is live. I think Bayern got a win. I know that we don't care about the Schnitzel League, right? Like, we don't care about that garbage league that they got over there. But let's go raid my guys there. Let them know Carnage raid, right? And yeah, we'll be back, people, in a bit. Barcelona have come through once again. Fucking hell.